by the city of Marinette. And I have two amazing people with me this morning, and I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves. So who wants to go first?
I'm Hannah Bell.
I'm Josh Kellner. We're both from the Menominee Maroon Booster Club.
Yes, you are. And we're going to talk about Booster Bash this morning. How exciting.
Oh, this is exciting. We've been planning this for many, many months now. Actually, it's our third year, so we almost basically take notes after the first year, and we settle down for a little bit, then we take it off, we do our pros and cons, and then we really get into planning towards the later part of the fall.
And this is something that I think everybody looks forward to because there's tons of prizes, and the funds go towards all sorts of good things, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, what is the purpose of the Booster Bash?
Well, this one is, the main reason is this is our only really fundraiser of the year. It's our biggest fundraiser, really, what I should say. You know, we have little things from time and time throughout, basically like our apparel sales. And we used to do some 50-50s that go to the Booster Club, but right now that is specifically, we designated that towards a scholarship program for Menominee High School students. So that's a different thing that takes place that we've been talking about throughout the year. But all this that we raise, it goes to the Menominee Maroon Athletics. So that's the purpose of it, is we support our athletes to try to give them the best experience possible.
Wow. I don't know that. That's amazing. Do a lot of booster clubs do that, or is it just kind of like what you guys do? Or do you know?
I think we have similarities and some differences. I don't know that other booster clubs have to give forth financial effort to big, huge projects within the school like we are hoping to do and have done. But as far as like the scholarships and stuff, yeah, some others do that.
Okay. That's good to know. So you're raising funds. What do you do with them?
Well, we usually give mostly to uniforms for the students, for the athletes. That's a big one. If a team needs equipment, we try to supply their equipment as needed, because the funding that the school gives each sport is very minimal. So that's why we're there. We make up for that extra loss. So uniforms, equipment, transportation is a huge one, because we live in the UP, so anywhere you travel further north is it's quite a ways.
Oh, yes.
So it requires some financial support that way. Our teams are pretty, they're good. They're good at what they do, so they tend to go a little further in the postseason, which then again requires sometimes hoteling and transportation, which is not acquired by the athletic department, so we step in. We do also, while sustaining that part of it, we have, savings accounts for big things. If you sit in the bleachers in Menominee in the gym, you might not feel very safe. So we would like to see new ones where they're fancier and safer and better for all of our fans. There needs to be a new track put in. There needs to be new tennis courts put in. So all of that requires funding, and sometimes that's where we step in. So we do try to save for big projects like that. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize you guys did that much. I mean, like when I was in high school, the Booster Club just sold shirts and food.
Oh, no.
No.
So this event is actually what really boosts our accounts to be able to save for that, but still sustain our giving to the athletes.
Yeah, we have a pretty good process set in place right now where if any coach needs anything, they contact a representative of the Booster Club, then it comes to us and we all vote on, we approve or deny depending on what it is. And it helps out a lot of the coaches, like they want like a whole new set of uniforms. And they'll do some research, they'll send us, hey, I'm looking for this, and then we'll go into it, and we approve of their needs, because we know in Menominee that the needs they really need a lot of stuff. And it doesn't just go to one specific program, like the big ones obviously are football and basketball, but we are helping out every single program. We had recently tennis wanted new jerseys and stuff like that, or new shirts, and warm-ups. Wrestling has come to us for things in the past. And one thing now for the high school experience, a lot of the players and the teams are going on overnights. And so we support them as well. I mean, this isn't just getting them there, it's their hotel stay and even feeding all the athletes. So we try to chip in as much as possible, and the coaches are now all on board, and they know the process and they follow it, and we're actually here for them.
Now, is it just for, let's say, high school students, or do you kind of work with like junior high or, like the younger ones?
We're specifically for high school because a lot of the younger programs, they have their own clubs and organizations. And sometimes they've actually stepped in and wanted to support the high school. We say we wanted to keep it where if I have a youngster playing in a different sport, that should stay with the youth. Why should they supporting the high school? So we're taking the pressure off of these other programs, and we want to be specific for the high school so people don't have to worry about all the funding. It stays right where it said it's going.
How wonderful is that?
Yep.
Wow. So what can people expect from the Booster Bash? Like, is there going to be prizes and raffles and
yes,
like what are you going to have?
All the above.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, I'll just start from the top. So if you want to come to this Booster Bash, which I highly suggest you do, $30 will admit 2 people. You get a dinner, which is spaghetti or chicken with salad, desserts, beer, soda, water. You have access to then all of the games that we have, which are, we have a dice game, we have a wheel spinning game, we have a card game, we have bucket raffles, we have what we call Maroons specials that go on every, half hour-ish. And then we have our grand prize, which is included in the ticket, and that's cash of $2,000, $1,000, and $500. Need not be present for that.
Wow.
So when you come with your $5 bills.
$5.
And be ready to play some games and win some extremely awesome prizes, because this is kind of where we think our community is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
In the fact that you should see my living room right now. It's just full of these amazing prizes that people have donated.
Can you give us a little tease?
Yeah, you
Give
want
us
to
a
do that?
tease.
Well, we have some major prizes. Well, the first thing you want to do when you come in there is we also hold a meat raffle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important part.
Being this our third year, the first year we sold out, we only have 100 lanyards, and it's good for 80 spins.
Wow.
So normally, sometimes you go to meat raffles, you buy your paddle one time, then you hand it back in, and you buy another one. This time you get there, you get a number, you wear that lanyard, and we have 20 sponsors. They sponsor 4 spins each, so it's 20 rounds of 4. You could win. It changes every year. Last year we had a beef tenderloin, a turkey, a freshly baked ham, and then we had bottles of wine. So it's 4 things, and it's more than likely going to be the same thing this year. I know the order went in. That's probably what it will be.
Oh, so.
But for $30, you buy a lanyard. And 2 years ago, they sold out in 15 minutes. Last year, they sold out in 7 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
There was a line to get in from the door through the parking lot at the Pullman House, and people wanted them, and they were gone. So if you want to go, you have to get there early, and then we hammer that out right away. The wheel started to spin at 5:40 last year, and then we were done with that by 6.
That's awesome.
Yep. So we have that, and then Hannah said the bucket raffles, the mini games, and then the Maroon specials, which are big items. And she said $5. Bring your $5 bills, because we keep everything at $5.
Oh, how easy.
That way you can buy $20 worth, $40 worth, or just want to throw $5 in.
Yeah.
It's very, very simple, and
my
the
gosh.
prize list has drastically grown. And I'll let Hannah talk about all of that.
We also have 50/50s, and not one of those is less than $500. And those sold out extremely fast too. So we do that 5 times, and then the last one will be an unlimited amount until we're just kind of done.
Holy moly.
So you're gonna.
That's awesome.
We give an opportunity for you to walk out with at least something.
Something. Yeah.
Something you could walk out with
Yeah, what
is
do you got?
2 tickets to the Morgan Wallen concert at Camp Randall. We have Benson Boone tickets, I believe, at Summerfest.
Yep, Summerfest.
We have a JBL speaker donated by Northwoods Whitetail. We have some $600 worth of Milwaukee tools donated by Tuma's Plumbing. We have a generator from Menominee Industrial, a kayak. It's from Windrose North, and it was donated by Jerry DeRusha and Terry DeRusha and the Karkinens. We have a lot of our Maroons stuff. So we have a maroon canopy, a maroon wagon, a maroon chair, and a maroon Yeti cooler.
I want that.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yes.
We have tickets to Chula Vista, thanks to you guys. We have 2 brewer tickets for the outdoor club seats and a hotel stay donated by Provident Health. We have a snowblower from Menominee Industrial, a TV from the Hofer, Badker, Belisle families, Lloyd Flanders chair, $200 cash prize from Busher Lawn Care, a really cool fire ring that says Menominee Maroons on it from Samuel Pressure Group. We have a Blackstone from K&M Rentals. We have 25 pounds of meat from Jasanoski Farm Meats. We have Spalmeister, root beers, and soda. I think there's 12 8-packs of that from Triangle Distributing. A Menno. Menno is kind of our saying for Menominee Athletics. It's been a thing for a few years now, but we have a custom-made Kessler Jeweler necklace.
Wow.
Yeah, to name a few.
To name a few.
Yeah.
Just little
and it
things.
can go on last night. A Weber grill came in.
Yep. Oh, yeah. The Weber
last
grill
night.
from Windsor.
And, and a diamond necklace also
Yep.
just came in yesterday. So some stuff is still coming in, and we counted at least over 60 buckets currently in hand. And we'll get at least we'll probably hit the 80 mark.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
because,
so that's just our bigger prizes.
Yeah. You guys have a plethora of stuff, which is awesome.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yep.
And one thing we really pride ourselves on also is it's 5:30 to 9. So food and beverages are served 5:30 to 9. The doors open at 5. Is you go to some events and it drags on and on. We come in, we hit you hard, we go nonstop. You know what's going on because we have programs throughout all the table. It lists what we have. Sound system has been improved last year, and so people know what's happening, and we're done by 9.
Oh, that's
we
nice.
On the dot.
We want to be on the dot, done at 9. People can stay, have fun, hang out.
But you guys are done.
We announce our last winner at 9 o'clock. We want to be out of
wonderful.
there, and we know people after a while it gets overwhelming.
Yeah, it does.
And it is because, like I said, we start that meat raffle as soon as it sells out, and then once that goes, we do 50-50 Maroon special, 50-50 Maroon special the whole night, and then buck raffles get announced probably say maybe only 8 o'clock, 8:15, and we just go right down the line and.
You guys are just go.
Yes, and we have our people. We have so many awesome volunteers that do this event with us, and they are amongst all the games. They're doing the 50-50s and stuff, and they know exactly what they're doing, and they're awesome at it. And we actually, I felt really good this year when people were coming to me saying, "Can I help again?"
Oh, that's wonderful! Isn't
like
that
you know
a
you're doing
wonderful
something
feeling?
right, I guess, if people are like asking you if they can help.
So do people have to purchase tickets or ahead of time, or can they just?
Please.
It's best if they do.
Best if they do.
It really is because we only sell 500 tickets.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they are good for 2 people. I've had a lot of people want to go, they want to buy 2 tickets, and I'm gonna remind them, you only need 1 because if you think about it, for $30. Take the money winning side, put that aside. For $30, all you can eat, all you can drink, for 4 hours. You can't get that anywhere else. It is the hottest ticket in town, and numerous people have even told us that.
And I have one in my purse.
Yeah. So it helps us if it's ahead of time because that way we know and we get an idea.
Yeah.
And otherwise you can get them at the door. You can roll the dice if there's any left. Yeah. But you are, like I said, you're rolling the dice, and chances are you can get them at the door.
Yeah,
but for our sake, it is good to get them ahead of time. There's really no reason you can't because they are in the community right now.
Right. So if someone wants to get them, they just need to message your Facebook page.
They can go to Jack's Fresh Market, has them at the service desk in Menominee. The Pullman House has them. We have them at all of our games. Except tonight, I think, is the last home game.
Tonight's the last home game.
The pink out game.
Oh, there's a girls' game Thursday that is home too.
So today or Thursday at the game, and then any of our board members have them.
Okay, cool.
Or coaches. Coaches have them too.
Perfect.
Which is a huge help. I get shout out to them because without them helping us, it would be a lot harder to sell these tickets.
Yeah, they show up and they help us run. We designate a coach group to run the 50-50, and they go around. They help sell tickets. We want to get them involved. To get back because it's 21 and older, so they can actually go there and enjoy themselves. Also, So there's no kids running around either.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah, we want to give them a chance to let loose and hang out and be part of us.
Exactly. Well, I have one last question for you guys, and then we're gonna let you go. What would you like our listeners to know specifically about maybe the Booster Bash or just the Booster Club in general?
Well, we are big into the community with what we give back, especially to high school athletes, and we want to thank the community because they really do support us. I mean, it's been tough since we started the club, got it back up and running a few years ago.
Yeah.
We've been hit hard with, this is a good thing, a state championship run for football, and then we had the big basketball run last year as well. And it's all the planning that takes place, and the community comes out and they give to us for that. So we basically support everything that these athletes do. And it's also a give back to thank all of the fans and stuff and everyone that supports Menominee. It's a good night for all of them to come out and basically talk sports with everyone that's there. It's all fans.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to be really a fan of it. Just go there and you'll see a lot of people.
Yep.
And it's a good time. And we also do this as the reason we have it this weekend. It's always the last Saturday in February, is because playoffs start for basketball just around the corner. So it's a kickoff for playoffs. Yeah. So the Maroon boys basketball team, their first playoff game is Monday.
Wow.
It's the Monday after the bash. The girls are they're a week later,
Okay.
and so that's why it is this weekend. And we know there's historically there hasn't been any travel.
Yeah.
This year a midwinter break happened. We weren't aware of it, and we have this scheduled. It's already scheduled for 2026.
Okay.
Basically, no leaving the Pullman House that night when the next one's going to be.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's
Yep.
really good.
So if you have no plans, there's really no reason not to go there and
Oh.
grab some friends and show up and bring your $5 bills and have a lot of fun with us.
I'll see if my kids want to go. They're all adults. They're all drinking age. I mean,
It's a good
fun.
time.
Yeah.
It really is. And
Very, very fun.
Something different to do for game night.
It's good
Yep.
socializing, good
Exactly.
networking, good people.
Good people.
And we have a lot of
company.
surprises at the end of the night as well, because if you don't claim your bucket, we're not taking it home. You have to be present to win the buckets.
Ooh, I'll
And
be
we
running
had
for
5
buckets.
people last year that left beforehand, and we take our yellow tickets and we go until every prize is gone. And there can be
Really?
40 people left at the end of the night, and they may all win a prize.
Yeah.
And so we do have last chance raffle items as well
that's
that we throw
cool
in there.
too.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, okay, so let's wrap it up. When is it?
This Saturday, February 22nd,
What time?
5. Well, it starts at 5:30. Doors open at 5.
Okay.
Get there early if you want in on that meat raffle.
And where is it located?
The Pullman House.
The Pullman House. Bring money, people. Lots of it, because we want to raise some good funds for the Booster Club, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming in and sharing and all this really cool stuff. And I learned some stuff this morning that I didn't even know like that you did. So that's cool.
We're busy.
Yeah.
You
We're
are
hoping to-
busy.
We're
Like,
always busy.
Yep.
this
Hope to
blows
see-
my mind, actually.
We want to see all these community members show up. and
I
help us out.
know, I know. They need to. So if you guys want to come on out to the Booster Bash, it's only $30 for 2 people. Bring a lot of $5 bills, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's going to be a
Yeah,
blast.
it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a Booster Bash. All right. Well, thanks, guys, and I will see you